That was kind of mean. That was
I love when like you can see if people talking to you. So you know what I'll do? I'll turn it off and then I'll go look at it.
It's crazy because
How you know girls like playing hard to get because they actually like sorry. Oh no, you do. Sometimes they'll be like testing the months, sometimes they're like sometimes the person that be back there. I know who this is. What? I was do I know her? Everyone thinks that she likes me.
okay.
So it's not, I'm not being like everyone's like, yeah, it was go, baby, let's go! So like, yeah. Because she just didn't know her like, hey, tons of exclamation marks, and then it was like, go, BG! Mac,
I like it.
hey, don't hesitate next time. Go.
What you guys are talking about?
Whoa. Recently, she's gotten a lot more. That's what I'm that's where like okay, I'll give you two examples and then let's go! So, there was a So, one time, we were all I played just like a ball. So she and her friend are playing like a Friday night. And I'm in the lobby like with everybody. And like it's a little loud. Like, if you say something like kind of so I don't remember exactly what I said, but I said something where it sounded like I said I have to. So she thought I said I have to. So her friend Emily looks at me. Like they're writing on the board, they stop. Emily looks at me. And then Chris looks behind her and looks at me. And then Chris was like, you have a girlfriend? Like she said it all weird. And I was like, no. And she was like, oh, okay. And then I was like, what the heck? It was weird. And then my friend Matthew was like, why'd she react like that? And then the other time, there's two more instances. The second time, me, Emily, and Chris, like Emily and Chris are good friends. I'm good friends with them. So I'm just sitting with them. I asked Emily something about her boyfriend, and then I asked Chris, I'm like, Chris, like, do you have a boyfriend or anything like that? Like, talking to anyone? And then she like smirked, looked at Emily and her looked at each other and like chuckled, and then she got up and laughed. Well, like not in a weird way, like she got up and left. She had to go do something. And then she came right back, but like she like totally changed the subject.
like the whole group, and I was just sitting next to her like the whole night. Like she kept rubbing up, laying against me, and then right before I left, she dapped me up and she like held my hand for a fat minute, and then she like kept looking at me like weird, and I looked at her and I was like, wait, what's up? And she was like, and then I don't know. Oh yeah, and then her and Emily looked at each other, and then she looked back at me and kind of laughed a little bit, and I was like,
So one, she might think that you are in a relationship if you haven't disclosed that last conversation or gave her some closure on that.
no, I'm gonna stop the vlog and just leave it.
Yeah, leave it.
Okay, so I think she knows I don't have to talk to her.
Have you tried
Because
asking
we're
her
close
out?
enough. No.
So why don't you do that and then
Well, okay.
that's the next step, because honestly, she's not playing hard to get until you ask her out and figure until, because like, you can, but you can't. You know? So you gotta think of it like that, like, until I bring it up and be like, hey.
Okay, well, so let me tell you this.
Okay.
There's a few instances where like I asked her out, not really. There was one time that her and Emily did me a favor for volleyball, and I was like, hey, let me take y'all out, like as a thank you. And then Emily was like, I'm not gonna go, but you can take Chris. And then I was like, so no, Chris. I'll show you.